guys, JoySparklebS, and couple things, couple disclaimers in the beginning. You're gonna hear the dryer. Roommate's clothes have to be dry. So I'm sorry. This is gonna happen from time to time. I'm trying to cut out all the noise and all the little inconsistencies and things. Like, we're still working on the camera. We've tried some different settings. I hope it's helping. Let me know in the comments if it's less blurry, more blurry, because my eyes can't see from here and I'm too broke yet to go get some glasses. So dryer's on. I apologize. I don't, in my situation, I don't have like a dedicated room or a booth or whatever. I do have a microphone, but it's like studio grade. Somebody's like making a bed next to me. I don't know if you can see it. It's like studio grade, and I've never learned to use it because when I bought it was right around the time I got sick back in early 2015. Well, I was sick before that, but I mean like incapacitated sick, if that makes sense. That's when I had bought that, was like late 2015, early 2016. And so as I was learning to use it and do all that, it's more for like voice. So I still don't fully know how to use it. I started to learn, but forgot it all. Thank you, fibro. So I was going through fibro at the time. So I am gonna see about if AdSense pulls through, I will try to get a little microphone, something easy. That's the other thing. I'm technologically stupid, so I need something easy as well as something that, can be easily transported to and from the spare bedroom. You might think, why not film in the spare bedroom? Because it's full of a lot of our crap. We've just accumulated more stuff. With me, I have a lot of clothes, but that all fits in the closet. But like my keyboard's in there, my microphone set up, and then roommate has, extra bed and all. It seems like it's become a junk room, so it's not really feasible at this point to film in there. And because I don't feel well, it's easier to sit down, and I can just sit down at the couch and chill, and this is where puppers prefer to be. So it works. Okay, that was a really long introduction for that, but I will be trying to get a microphone. Secondly, yeah, I just got out of the shower. Well, when I say just, like an hour ago. Long-haired girls, holla back, holla back. Do people say that anymore? That was Gwen Stefani. Holla back, girl. And it's so irritating. I don't even know why I said holla back, because it irritates me. What would be the word? I don't know. I'm tired. But I was gonna say, if you, to girls, some guys, if you have really long hair, like my hair is down to my butt. I've talked about this. So even though I've been out of the shower for an hour, it takes forever to dry. I air dry it, because if I blow dry it, it's a frizzy fucking mess. And I'm at the point where I'm like, there's no point in doing my hair. Number one, it's at that place where it's too long to be able to do it. Does that make sense? Women, you know what I'm talking about? It gets unmanageable. So I could try to blow dry it and straighten it, and then in a couple hours it would go back to where it was, because it's just, there's too much weight on it to hold anything, whether it's a curl or straighten. So I just let it air dry. So you're gonna watch my hair air dry during this. It might not even be much change, again, because long hair. But, okay, now to get those out of the way. I am really shocked. Really shocked. Something happened. You probably saw the title. Over the last couple days, I think not yesterday, but the day before, like later that night, hit 15,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking, holy shit. I'm really, really shocked. Really shocked. So, to those of you who are new, and to those of you who are old, I'll give you a refresher. I had a channel called JoySparklebS before that had up to like 65, I think, thousand subscribers, somewhere in there. And I deleted it because of severe harassment. That just gave me incredible anxiety and depression at the time, as well as I was terrified for the people around me. And when I deleted it, I had no intention of coming back ever. Honestly, I didn't. And it's weird, even though I'm back, I still don't. I still have that mindset. But when I deleted the channel, I had made a backup channel, or it was supposed to be more of a vlogging channel, but I never gotten around to do much with it because I was always focused on the main channel, and that is this one. This one used to be called SparklebS. So if you ever look up SparklebS, SparklebS has now become the new JoySparklebS. I think in its heyday, this one got up to like 15,000 subs, but because I didn't do anything with it and I was inactive for a year, of course, you lose subscribers. So I think it got down to almost 12,000, I think. I don't remember it all, and I don't even care to look at my statistics, but here's the thing. When I decided to come back, as I've said before, the main reason was money. I've stayed because it's fun, and I appreciate you guys. Like, I've missed you guys, but no amount of I wouldn't have come back for the amount of harassment I got. Does that make sense? Except if it were a kind of dire situation. I'm not saying dire straits, but like I get to the point where I'm like, well, I can't feed myself and get the meds and stuff I need. So what can I do? And I'm not well enough to work yet. So I decided to come back to YouTube. As you guys know, you've probably seen the first videos. I came back for the money, but I feel like I'm staying for you guys. You guys have made this so much fun for me in a way I didn't think was ever going to happen again. I honestly thought that, by the way, if I look like I don't care or like I'm apathetic, number one, I just woke up not too long ago and I haven't been sleeping well, so I'm tired. You've seen me say that a lot. I'm just tired, which I'll talk about at some point. But number two, like I'm still processing it. I'm really shocked. I'm really, really shocked. So when I came back, I told myself I will probably lose a few thousand subscribers. That's what I thought. I thought for anywhere from a month to 3 months, I would be in a negative downward spiral of subs. I really, truly did. I figured nobody would care that I came back. And I don't mean that in a like woe is me way. It's just I'm not relevant. I'm still not, haven't been relevant for a long time. Like, I'm not anything trending. I'm not growing, and I didn't know what public perception would be. I know that I had stood up for myself on the Andy Worski show as well as the Kumite. I know, lots and lots of people saw it and word spread very quickly, but I didn't know what I was walking back into. Does that make sense? I really thought I had, the first couple videos I did, I seemed angry and defensive because I really thought I was like, okay, I'm walking into a war zone. Like that was kind of the thought that I had going into it. And coming back to such an amazing, beautiful, warm reception has been overwhelming, overwhelmingly positive. And I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have made my life fun again. The last year, I learned more to be at peace in my situation of being chronically ill, not having family to help, not having income, having faith every day that everything is working out the way it needed to. And in that time away, even though the harassment still continued, I was a lot more removed from it because I wasn't constantly inundated by it. It's funny when I see people like Peter Mon or Mundane Matt bitch because they've gotten hate for a couple weeks or a month, and I'm like, try a year and a half. In my situation, it's like, shut up, man children. But it's true, and I know everybody gets shit to a degree, but I feel like, but at least like, when some people get shit, like Peter's getting shit, Mundane Matt's gotten shit, it's well deserved. It's very well deserved, and in my case, everything has been debunked. The one mistake I made was not standing up for myself more. And that was just something I had to figure out over time. That was just a lot of figuring out my own psychology, my own issues, taking bad advice from people, or more than that, not understanding how the internet worked. Real life rules don't apply to the internet, which took me a long time to understand. So anyway, I came back thinking I'm gonna lose subs for a while because people are not gonna wanna have anything to do with me. I'm gonna have a core group of really good people, and maybe I can make enough to barely get by. Maybe, if I'm lucky. And not only am I making enough to get by, which I'm so grateful with ad revenue, just on that alone, I grew 2,000 subscribers. Now I want to explain why I'm shocked by this. It's about 2,000, I think. I'm shocked because I've had a lot of setbacks since I came back. Not only have I been battling being sick and all of that, which you guys know about, and I deal with, it's better, but that's a challenge, making videos would be easy breezy if it wasn't for the illness stuff, and all of that. But then I got 2 strikes and was suspended for 2 weeks. So when I came back to this amazing reception and tons of fucking views I didn't expect. I want to give some shout outs. Miss Fucking Wonderful. I know she's not real happy with me right now because I'm talking a lot about Peter and that's her friend, but I want to say big shout out to her and thank you. Because she did a video saying I was back and supporting me and told people to go subscribe. So thank you, Miss Fucking Wonderful. I appreciate that, I do. She's always been good to me, even if we disagree. Just want to put that out there. So much love to her. As well as, weirdly enough, Vegan Cheetah. And Vegan Cheetah was like, actually, he was strangely nice to me. So Vegan Cheetah did a video which gave me a lot of promotion. So thank you, Vegan Cheetah. Hey, Vegan Cheetah, hey. Still don't like a lot of stuff about him and what he's done, but I can appreciate some kindness and return the kindness. And there were other people as well that I know shouted me out, and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting people. But those are the two main ones, and then I learned over time there'd be more people who said something. I was like, oh, thanks. Drama Koala shouted me out. Hey, Drama Koala. Guys, go subscribe to Drama Koala. They're good. So I came back to like thousands of views like overnight, and like almost 1,000 subs gained, I think it was, in a few days. I was shocked. I literally was, I couldn't pick my jaw off the floor. And so the channel had all this momentum. People were talking about it. People were happy I was back. I couldn't believe it. And then boom, and just as I'm building momentum, because the thing about YouTube is something you have to build, right? And it takes time. Unless you get lots and lots of major shout outs quickly, you have to do consistent uploading. You have to be very, very, like, consistency is key with YouTube. Consistency is what builds you to get favor with the algorithms. And so when I was uploading consistently, having a good time, and then boom, for standing up for myself, got strikes. It happens, okay. So 2 weeks, no uploading. So all that momentum I built, gone. And I sat there going, this sucks. I don't know if I can I rebuild it again? Is anybody gonna care? Like, I had all this momentum coming back. And on top of that, people were worried. Like, people were emailing, and you know, they were trying to message me. So it was like, and it was funny because not only did I get the 2 week, you know, ban or suspension, I guess, on YouTube, I got a week on Twitter. And then and it was from tweets from like 2017, January 2017, where I said, you know, the C word. And I was just laughing because I looked up, I'm like, well, let's see how many curse words I have. And it was like all my tweets. So I just was like, nuke them. I don't fucking care. It's just Twitter. Twitter doesn't make me money. It's not, Twitter's just something to pass the time sometimes, right? Sometimes you get information there. It's not that big a deal. So everybody was worried, and I felt really bad because I was like, I don't know what to do. So I came back again after the strike, and I think I've been back two-ish weeks. Don't quote me, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to be like, they're going to say, well, it was two weeks and 2 days, so she's lying. That's what happens with me. I don't exactly know. I think like 2 weeks. And I thought to my, and on top of that, with the strikes came, you know, several tens of thousands of views gone, which is negative for the algorithm. I'm just like, God damn, I just feel like I'm constantly trying to get myself out of this hole. And I thought, can I do this? Well, I had some momentum coming back, which was great, but now I don't. I've been gone for 2 weeks. Is anybody gonna care? And once again, I've come back to thousands of views. Like, I'm averaging anywhere from like, what? I think 15 to 25,000 views a day, a fucking day. And I've been gone for a year, came back for a little bit and was gone 2 weeks, and I'm just, I'm floored. And in that time, so we had, I think, week and a half, right? Week and a half, 2 weeks of going on YouTube, of being on YouTube, 2 weeks off, and then about 2 weeks that I came back. So in literally a little less than a month, even with a 2 week suspension in between, I mean like a month total of consistent uploading, less than a month, and I've got 2,000 subscribers. And I can't believe it. I cannot believe that people actually give a shit again about what I have to say. I really, you know, I've heard this phrase before. When you're in entertainment or when you put yourself out there, people don't care about the truth. People don't care about what's right. They care about what's popular. And I really held on to that with me, and I thought, well, I know that on YouTube I'm kind of a controversial figure or a divisive figure. I don't mean to be, you know, but I elicit a lot of extreme reactions from people. Not trying, I'm just giving my opinion like everybody else, right? But I gotta tell you guys, I'm floored. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I really didn't. And I have every one of you who watches me to thank. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough. I just cannot believe, with everything going on, 2,000 subscribers in less than a month. Thank you. And granted, you know, people can say whatever they want, like, oh, well, I got a head start with this channel, but it would have been, not financially, but it would have been easier to come back to a brand new channel and build from there, because I would have gotten an influx of people that would have favored me in the algorithm. That would have actually been easier. So it's harder to bring back a channel that's dead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of harder to do it that way. And I didn't think that was gonna happen. And I just, again, I can't thank you guys enough. Every day I'm gaining more views. Things are getting better and better, and I'm just really enjoying myself. And I have you guys to thank. You guys reminded me that not everybody hates me on the internet. You reminded me that I'm a person of value and worth, and that people like what I have to say. And not all people, obviously. Jawed. But, you know, some people do, and it's just been really heartwarming, and I can't thank you guys enough. I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. I'm really in shock. But something I think I missed doing on the other channel that I want to try to be cognizant of, if I am blessed enough to have the opportunity. I never celebrated the milestones because I was always so busy with just focused on videos. It never caught up to me. I had 65,000 subscribers. I think in my mind, I maybe had like 5,000. I'm not even, like the way I viewed it. I didn't realize in 6 months I had like 15 million views. None of that ever hit me. It never hit me that so many people watch. And I think it's important to celebrate the milestones, not just because of my ego, but because it's a reminder of where I'm at, and to be that much more diligent and responsible with the platform and the gift I've been given. Because I didn't know what I was doing before, and I was doing it basically having my body set on fire every single day. with all kinds of other issues. It was frightening, it was terrifying, but you guys were there for me then, and you guys are there for me now, and I just can't thank you enough. I can't tell you the amount of hate comments I've gotten, or I should say Jawed comments. By the way, we're gonna do a comment video starring Jawed's comments. They're hysterical. Oh God, they're so funny. I can tell the days that he and his girlfriend have off from her job. I know Sundays are slow for them because I'll get an influx of fake account comments from them, and it's hysterical. But I've been told by them and other people that you'll never do what you did again. In fact, I just got a comment saying, you think doing what you're doing right now, like your investigative journalism type of crap, is gonna get you anywhere? Yeah, it might have gotten you 65,000 subscribers before, but it doesn't work like that anymore. And I'm just laughing because literally same day I hit 15,000 subscribers. And it's just, you know, I had my family. My family basically said, we don't want her online. My family said, my mother and my sister specifically, I don't say family, my mother and my sister went and said, our goal is to keep her offline because we're scared of what she'll say. And I had never said anything about my sister. I never intended to. So that was all my mother, because my mother doesn't like being outed for the piece of shit that she is. Sorry. I'm sorry if that's upsetting to her. And I know she and my sister watch religiously, so to both of them, sorry I'm successful at something again. I'm sorry that you two are jealous. And I'm sorry, Mom, that you can't just be a better person and give a shit about your kids. I'm sorry that you have not grown to that point, that you would rather try to continually destroy my life than help your sick kid, because that's a great mother. It's just guys, there have been so many things against me, and so many things that I don't even want to talk about, you know, like personal stuff that I won't talk about. Maybe one day, like I'm one of those people where I'll talk about it once the dust is settled and it's far removed from me and I don't say names, but you know, so people don't know what I'm talking about, obviously. But I've just had a lot of stuff against me, and almost everybody I knew, except for a handful of people, were like, don't do it, don't go back. You'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. And it's been wonderful. And you know, it reminds me that success, I want to put this the right way, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I've heard this term before, and I'm going to give an explanation before I go into this. The term is, if you built it once, you can do it again. And like, there have been a lot of, you know, some of the most successful people in the world have had a lot of failures. I mean, you know, big failures. And I've learned this for myself. To have big success, you have to have big failures. Every time I go into something new, I tell myself I'm gonna fail the first time, which is why I was so shocked that JoySparklebS worked so well the first time. because I was waiting for the failure, but the failure did come. It was just, it came in a different way. Does that make sense? And so I've always been a believer, though, if you've done it once, you can do it again. Like a lot, you know, even you have people like the CEOs of big companies and shit, and they go to jail for several years, come back and make a new company and make billions of dollars again after being broke. The same energy that created something from before can be recreated, especially if you align your intention the right way with your purpose, in my opinion. I'm not trying to get preachy to you guys. I'm telling you, like, I'm not trying to be Peter Mon. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm not like Oprah Guru right now. But I've seen this a lot in my life. That's why, like, as much as it pains me not to sing anymore and be a professional singer, I've told myself I did it once, I can do it again. And if I do it again, I learn from my mistakes, I can do it better if I want. And I knew that there was a potential and a possibility to come back and do it again. But with everything that happened, I questioned if it was possible. I didn't really think this one would be. I thought, you know, there's always extenuating circumstances to certain things I believe, and maybe this is one of those. And seeing the reception and the warmth and the love and the kindness and forgiveness on all sides. A few times a day I get a comment that says, I judged you harshly. I didn't know everything going on. And once I realized, I just feel really, I'm sorry. And I just, so you know, when you guys, if you guys ever leave those comments, if I see them, my response is always water under the bridge, it's okay. Because I think there's a two-way responsibility with things. There's a responsibility on the viewer to process the information and try to do so from a critical thinking place, but also a place of compassion and understanding, with while not letting people step all over you, obviously, and getting conned. That's the hard. See, that's I think the battle for the viewer, because I was in y'all's shoes. I remember in 2015 watching Trisha Paytas breaking up with Sean when I was in France and going, oh my God, why is she acting this way? Like, as a viewer, we look at it and we think we have this ultimate perspective, right? I used to do that until I became a YouTuber and I realized all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that nobody knows about. And in my case, all the people I was protecting at my expense, AKA Rose Hall and her children, which she should have been taking care of. But that's a problem. I'm a fixer. I'm a fixer. It's funny, as Shane Dawson talked about this, I'm a fixer. I've done this my whole life. I've been programmed to protect the people that hurt me and try to fix things around me, even when they're bad people. And it's something that I've had to really learn to work on. You would think being 34 I would have overcome this stuff, but Jesus, like sometimes it takes several fucking years to kind of get stuff working, right? And I was going somewhere with this and I forgot. But I guess the point is that I want people to know, like, if you've done something in life, if you've gone through something, if you have failed a lot at something and you feel in your heart, this is what's meant for me. Number one, I'll say what I do. Something might be meant for you, but it may not be meant for you right now, and that's okay. Patience and faith. Because the right things will come at the right time. Number two, if you're in a situation like me, where you've got chronic sickness, you've got all these, you know, because it's really not about being chronically ill. You know what it's about? It's about having limitations on us, right? In my opinion. It's about, like, in my opinion, it's about, like, having a limitation you don't want on yourself. A limitation that stops you from being as much as you want to be in some regard. I feel like that's a lot of what fear is the limitations. Or the illusion. Sometimes it's not even that there's a limitation, that there's an illusion of it, which is fear, the illusion of a limitation that stops you from something, right? And I want you to know, if you're in any similar situation to me, do your best to have some faith. Because if you did it once, you can do it again. And if you do it again, you have more knowledge and maybe you can do it even better. So maybe I can actually grow this channel again. Maybe I can grow it even better than last time. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can do some good, and this time I have better skills to deal with assholes, and I will not let assholes take my whole channel down or completely screw up my mind, you know? So I'm grateful. Thank you for everybody who stood by me. Thank you for standing by me as I took this time to better myself and learn what I needed to learn, not just for YouTube, fuck YouTube, but the world in general, you know, just life in general. Thank you so much, everybody who stuck by me and was patient enough to let me go through this process and still come back and watch my content and send me love and support. And I see the comments, I see y'all saying, I never sit through ads, I hate ads, but I'm helping you, girl. I love you, I sit through every ad. Thank you. Like, from the bottom, the top. I'm not gonna cry. The bottom and the top and the whole of my heart, thank you. You guys have restored my faith in people. You guys have restored faith in myself. And I'm really grateful. So, I'm going to do my best if I'm lucky enough to get, maybe we'll get to 20,000. I thought maybe by the end of the year we'll do 20. Who knows? I don't know. But, sorry. Maintenance. They're working outside. I'm not like mad at them. They gotta do their job. It's just sometimes it interrupts filming. I don't know if you guys heard that. It just sounded like wow. But if I'm lucky enough to be able to build this channel again, I'm gonna try to do my best to appreciate more and celebrate the milestones and understand what this means, and understand mentally and emotionally going forward what this means, and be the best person I can for you guys and myself. So I'm gonna end this. This has been really rambly, but thank you so much, guys. I love you, and I want to give you as much kindness and support as I can in respect to my boundaries and my privacy. I hate always having to add that. Please, y'all don't think I'm being rude. I think y'all, though, who have been with me know why I say that. Like, I'm still processing a lot of stuff. You know, like I've said before, just like with some of my content, I'm still processing. But okay, I love you guys. Take care. Be blessings to yourself and be blessing to others, and continue to try to find all the joy in the sparkles and all the really dumb bullshit in the world, because believe me, there's so much dumb bullshit. And I don't have to tell you that. Y'all know that shit. You live in the world like I do. Y'all know how much bullshit there is. Damn. You're like, bitch, don't tell me. Don't sing to the fucking choir. My choir's even bigger. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Take care. Is my hair a little bit dry? I don't even think so. I think it looks a little bit dry. Leave it in the comments. Tell me, is my hair just even a little bit dry from before? That's such a dumb thing. Guys, leave in the comments if you like watching my hair dry. Isn't there a statement? Isn't there a saying like watching paint dry? I'm done. I'm going to ramble. Bye, guys.